Congressman Tim Burchett has been pushing to have these files released. He's satisfied tonight. He joins us now along with Seamus Bruner, author of Controligarchs, Exposing the Billionaire Class, Their Secret Deals, and the Globalist Plot to Dominate Your Life. Congressman, we start with you. You recently claimed that you believe a lot of your colleagues on Capitol Hill could be compromised by Epstein. Talk about that for a second.
Well, you said that I'm satisfied with this. I'm not. This is not the client list. This is the flight list, and this is, I think, a diversion. I think the cover-up continues. I don't just somebody's word, hearsay. You know, they took files. Everybody knows they had cameras. In the testimony, it's revealed they had cameras everywhere that filmed some of these folks. And I think we need to burn them all. Get the file, get the client list. That's where the evidence is. And you didn't say it, but I've heard others say it. You know, having sex with children. They didn't have sex with children. They had violence with these children. They raped these kids. This is an act of violence. It can't be tolerated. This is the apparent behavior that is becoming the norm out of places like Hollywood. And
Congressman, not to cut you off, but I mean, we've got a handful of names here. How much bigger is this thing? You say that there's a lot more out there.
I think it's huge. I think this is the tip of the iceberg. But again, I don't think we're ever going to see it. John McCain's widow, she said, and she's on video, audio saying this was a huge thing. Everybody knew it was going on. You had an ABC reporter talking about how it was going on and who was involved. And yet it just continued to be covered up. It's covered up because the influential, the elites, the big money crowd, whatever you want to call it, were in control of this thing. And they were caught up in it, and that's why you will never hear all the names. They threw Bill Clinton out. He's a pawn. He's just a dirty old man, washed up. Nobody cares about him anymore. And again, you're not seeing any. There's not going to be any charges filed against any of these people. You saw Dick Durbin in the Senate. That's why I got so vocal about it. I've been vocal about it in the past, but I predicted his death, Epstein's death. But Dick Durbin basically told Marsha Blackburn to go fly a kite, a United States senator, a very dear friend of mine, who wanted to get to the bottom of this. That's why I went to Chairman Comer and said, we got to get something. Durbin actually acted like nothing went on. Right. He didn't know what they're talking about. Congress is compromised. We in the public need to wake up about these dirtbags and their money. They don't care about our country. All they care about is their portfolio. And if our country gets in the way, they throw our country to the wolves. That's what they're doing.
Let me get Seamus in here. I want to hear your perspective on this. Go ahead.
Yeah, the congressman's absolutely right. I mean, Congress is compromised. The highest levels of our intelligence community is compromised. I can tell you at least 3 agencies who have the client list, the Jeffrey Epstein client list, is the FBI, for one. They raided every place he kept all of this compromising material. They got hard drives and CDs and all of the images of the people who were with the underage girls and causing these violent acts, committing these violent acts. So the FBI needs to come clean on this, for one. The CIA, for two, and the Treasury Department, actually. We found out just this last year there was a trial between, or it wasn't a trial, it was a lawsuit from the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. They sued the bank, J.P. Morgan, because that's who Epstein banked with. Right. And because so much money was flowing into Jeffrey Epstein's account, J.P. Morgan ended up paying a huge settlement to the victims of Jeffrey Epstein to avoid going to trial here. But here's what we learned just in the proceedings is that there was $1 billion. That's why this is just the tip of the iceberg. $1 billion in human trafficking payments. Quote, human trafficking. That's from the court documents.
How on earth?
And so $1 billion, that is so much trafficking. It is huge, and we need to get to the bottom of it. So J.P. Morgan has to know who was sending money to Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, that's just bottom line. They have to know. And they actually admitted to giving over these records to the Treasury Department. So there's some oversight ability there.
It's like a scary movie. It's like some freaky movie. And you've got, I mean, all this happening. There were so many people involved, and you just have Ghislaine and you have Epstein dead. It's astonishing. I don't know what's going to happen with this thing.